vote. Honourable Carter.
Thank you, Chairperson. Chairperson, I'd like to firstly start off by thanking the Defence Force for its magnificent contribution to peace, even though the budget constraints are so difficult. Your sacrifices are not going unseen. I thank you. Honourable Minister, war does not tell or warn when it will break out. Our country's Defence Force must be strong to defend our citizens and our country. The Defence Force are there to defend our country against external threats and to play a supportive role in very specialised areas to maintain stability in our society, such as assisting the police service. And I reiterate, police service. In order to play a supportive role, only specialised units with appropriate training and skills may be used in civilian action. Where such supporting roles are required, it must be for limited periods, so that no impression is created that we are a military state. The recent deployment of a Defence Force personnel to go out and raid homes was a misleading action. At no stage were we informed that the authority of our government had fallen into the hands of foreign forces and what these foreign forces consisted of. There was no indication given to any of us that parts of South Africa was controlled by alien forces. And Honourable Minister, it must be stopped immediately. To Honourable Mnisi, you're talking about the Constitution. This government has no regard for the Constitution, for the supreme law of our country. The Defence Force cannot make the mistake that the French army made at the outbreak of World War II. Listen and learn. It must remain at the forefront of innovation and technology. The size of a Defence Force is irrelevant, and bureaucracy is a dangerous enemy, as the French found out. Technological capabilities and capable military decision-making are most significant. A Defence Force that cannot take military decisions when given the command is the Defence Force that we need to develop. The role of research in this regard is very significant. Honourable Minister, I want to commend the research of one Gerard Martin Louw, who completed his research on South African defence policy and capabilities in December 2013. I'm indebted to his research. After the 1998 Defence Review, government made an important distinction between the security of a state and the security of a people. There is no doubt that the greatest threat to the security of the South African people comes not from external sources, but it comes from within. Our security is under threat because of unacceptably high levels of poverty, unemployment, crime, violence. This danger is an extreme danger. To use the police and the army to quell protest arising from socio-economic grievances misses the strategic departure point of armies in the modern world. Armies must build trust and work with society, not against them. Our Defence Force, in terms of Section 202, has to act strictly in accordance with the Constitution. For this reason, it is imperative for the Defence Force to acquire new and additional peacetime capabilities and deep and abiding understanding of our Constitution. Only then will the Defence Force execute its peace support operations and internal deployment in cooperation with SAPS in a manner consistent with the Constitution. Chairperson, just the mic keeps on going off. This is a safeguard for the army as well as the people. Any Defence Force for the purpose of total readiness must continuously rehearse the role it most likely to play each year as that year unfolds. It must do so to test constitutional compliance and excellence as well. Both the level of a soldier's skills as well as organisational competence of commanders to execute their respective tasks must show a high level of proficiency. Thank you.